fresh out the gym. Just got my workout on. If you have not done so already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It'll help out a whole lot with the algorithm of this YouTube channel, okay? What helps me out a whole lot is I'm giving y'all a whole lot of free game here, and I'm gonna continue to give you free game. So what you can do for me, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell to be notified whenever I drop a brand new video, okay? That would help me out a whole lot. But anyways, let's get into it, the topic. So I'm starting a new series with this video. This is gonna be called, this is the stock market series. This is gonna be a part of my playlist, Investing with a Savage. And this is basically where I'm gonna give you all of my investing plays. I'm heavy in 3 different areas, 4. I'm heavy in vending, the stock market, crypto, as well as real estate. So I've been taking notes, and this is gonna be the very, very first one on the stock market. So I'm gonna drop a couple of different videos on the stock market, but this one is gonna be fairly easy and to the point, okay? All right, let's get into it. So this one is called Legal Trappin, Intro to the Stock Market. I've been in the stock market. I've only been in the stock market for a year. I've been in the stock market ever since COVID hit, March of 2020. I got into it because I seen the stocks had dropped dramatically. Now, the reason why I got into the stock market, I did my research on the Great Depression. The Great Depression during that period is when there were more millionaires created in America during the 1930s than any other period in American history. And that was because of a lot of different ways. Yeah, we've seen a lot of the propaganda. There's a lot of poor people, but there were people that were investing their money and getting really rich, really wealthy. And I'm all about solutions. So if the economy is bad, and this is something I read from Rockefeller, when there's blood in the streets, you need to be investing, all right? A lot of people are hoarding their money. You need to be investing your money right now. Real shit. So I got in the stock market last year. A lot of the stocks dropped a whole lot. Some of the plays I got into a lot of the travel stocks because nobody was flying. So American Airlines, when I got into it, it was like $7. Now I think it's like 22 bucks. I got into JetBlue when it was at like $8. Now it's up close to 20 or above 20. I haven't checked in a while. And I've been continuously investing into the stock market. So there's a lot of different ways you can make money in stock market. One of them, the main one, how I make my money is through option trading. All right. Now I'm gonna do a whole nother video on option trading on how you can get into it, but I'm gonna give you the very basics of what it is. So option trading, it started, I think it started in 1972, if I'm not mistaken. And it's basically when, say for instance, Macy's is at $20, right? And you buy a call, and a call is when you project that the stock will raise. You buy a call of Macy's at 20 and a half, so $20.50. With that call, as the price of the stock rises, you get paid on a percentage from that. All right. A put is when you think it's gonna drop. You buy a put for $19.50, right? $19.50. You think that the stock's gonna drop. So as the stock, if it drops below closer to $19.50 or even past $19.50, you'll be in the money. And you get paid on a percentage from that. I'm gonna totally break that down in the next video, okay? You have dividend stocks. That's another way you can get paid. Now, dividend stocks are for people that are not gonna be actively day trading. These are for people that just wanna buy the stocks and they wanna see their portfolio grow. I think this is good for people that have 9-to-5s, people that are not gonna actively be on their phone or on their computer day trading. Now for me, option trading I can do because I work for myself and I don't have to get called into meetings. I'll make my own fucking schedule. So if I decide that today, all I wanna do is option trade, I can do that. But if you have a job, I would suggest that, especially if you have a job where they're calling you into meetings and all this type of shit, with option trading, it's a risk. It's a heavy risk because as quick as you can invest $100 into an option or call and it can go up 100%, you make $200 within 15 minutes, sometimes sooner than that. you put your phone down for 15 minutes and you don't do the proper parameters to save your investment, you can lose all that money fairly quickly. I've done it before. But if you're not that type of person, you just want to buy stocks and make a monthly dividend on it, I have a bunch of stocks for that too. And that's going to be another video. You know what I mean? But I basically wanted to do this video to show you basically how I have been in the stock market for the last year, and basically how I made, I started off with a very, very small investment. I invested only about $1,500 when I first got in the stock market in March of 2020. And then from there, I've grown it exponentially. So I'm gonna break it down like this. Every year, there's 365 days in a year. Now, trading, as far as in the stock market, there's 252 days that you can trade. Now, crypto, that's some whole other shit. Crypto, you can trade any day of the year. You know what I mean? But with the stock market, it's only open Monday through Friday. There are a bunch of national holidays, so there's some days that it's closed. Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 1 p.m. West Coast time, Pacific Standard Time. Now, if you're on the East Coast, New York, 9:30 to 4 p.m. your time, okay? Monday through Friday. 252 days a year. Now, I read this book by, and actually I referenced it before. If you haven't tapped into it, check it out. It's called Fuck You Money. F-U Money by Dan Locke. That book, he talks about having a daily income goal. That is your dig, all right? Now, for me, I knew there was 252 days in a year, all right? And I said my first year, you know what? I want to try to, I started off with a very small amount, but I kept investing more and more money into it. I said, look, I want to try to make 60K in my first year. So basically what I did was I took 60,000 and I divided it by 252. Now, the way how I did that was, or pretty much this way, say for instance, you want to make 100,000, right? In 1 year from trading, you take 100,000 and you divide it by 252. Now that works out on a daily income goal. You need to make $397 a day. Every single day you're day trading to make 100,000 in a year, okay? Now, if you want to make 150, and all this shit is doable, man. Like if you really know what you're doing with option trading or with dividend trading or any of that stuff, I would say do a combination of option trading, buying dividends and all types of shit. This shit is very plausible. So you take 100, if you make 150,000 in 1 year, you take 150,000 divided by 252, that's 596 days. 596 you need to make every single day of a trading year. Now for $250,000, all right? For $250,000, you need to make $993 a day trading. $500,000, you need to make $1,985 a day, okay? That's for the big boys, motherfuckers that can invest, 20, 30, 40,000 when they first start, right? Make $1 million a year, and there's people that do this. You need to be making $3,969 a day, all right? So the best thing to do, man, is to try to make $1 million look small. That's something I learned from one of my OGs, my virtual mentors. Make $1 million look small. How can I make $1 million a year? All right, if you're going to make $1 million a year in day trading, in option trading or the stock market, you divide $1 million by 252, right? But start small. Start small. I would suggest start off with 100,000, 150,000, 250,000. Start small though, 100,000. If you make it a goal to invest in the very beginning, you invest 10K and you want to make 100,000 in a year, you got to make $397 a day. And option trading is possible. Very possible. So basically $400 a day. You know what I mean? That's $2,000 a week. You know what I mean? So if you make $2,000 a week, every single week, in the stock market, you can make 100,000 a year. All right? So your daily income goal, very important. I've talked about this before, but whereas it pertains to the stock market, remember, there's 252 days, trading days a year, right? So whatever your goal is, you might only want to make 10K, right? Take 10K divided by 252. Whatever your goal is, take that, divide it by 252, okay? Your goal should always be to make at least 6 figures, minimum, all right? 6 figures ain't a lot of money. It's not. It's not. After taxes, you make $100,000. You probably gonna walk away, depending on what state you're in, California, you're gonna walk away probably with 60, 65,000. So I would always say, shoot to try to make a minimum of $250,000. You know what I mean? In the very beginning, start off, try to make 100,000 and then just move from there. And I'm telling you, with option trading, you can start with less than $300, $400 and just grow it exponentially. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the intro, legal trapping, stock market. The next video, I'm gonna show y'all how to make 6 figures in option trading. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you how to make 6 and 7 figures in option trading. I'm gonna break it down to a T. If you have not done so already, hit the subscribe and like button. Also too, man, if you have not already gotten into, you don't have a brokerage, and I'll tell everybody this, man, look, Robinhood is the worst brokerage you can use. They do a lot of shady shit. They manipulate their stocks. They do a lot of different shit. Earlier this year, I was running the option where I could have made 7K, and they halted the stock, and I only made 2,200. So I'll tell everybody, if you're gonna use anything, use Thinkorswim or use Webull, who we're sponsored by today. Tap in below, link in the description. You'll get potentially 2 free stocks. Potentially you can get 2 Apple stocks. That's amazing, right? All right. So link in below, tap in, get that. Webull, that's what I use. You feel me? I love Webull. They're amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe. And I'm gonna show y'all how to get to the bag, for real, for real. Peace and love.